You're wondering what.
I have some ground beef. You guys know I usually only buy ground turkey, but I wanted to change it up a little bit. Cooking this, I'm gonna add some garlic in there, and then I'm gonna add some onion and bell pepper. I'm going to let it cook till it's about a little bit soft, and then I'm going to drain it, and then I'm gonna add some like taco seasoning to that. And then right here, I have some beans that I made last week, and I took out of the freezer. So I'm gonna warm these up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and refry these and season them. Everything is ready. The queso nacho cheese. I have some lettuce, some guacamole, some pico that I just made, and then we have the tortilla chips. So first, this is how I make mine. So I'm going to put the tortilla chips on the bottom, and then I'm going to add some beans to it. Then I'm going to add some cheese. You can put regular cheese and put it in the oven. I've made it many different ways, like the carne asada. We usually make it with carne asada, but today we're doing it different. So I have some nacho cheese, and then I'm gonna go ahead and now I'm gonna add the meat on top. I'm making a mess. That's me. I make a mess when I cook. Add some meat on top, and then I like to add lettuce on top of mine. And then I'm gonna add some pico on top. I'm gonna put a glob of guacamole on there. And then a glob of some sour cream. And then if I want, usually I make salsa, but I didn't make no salsa. So I'm just gonna put some tapatio, and if I want, I'll just add a little bit more, like on the sides, of some queso cheese, and that's it. And this is what we are having for dinner. Today is Sunday. Yeah, today's Sunday, so this is today's dinner. We're having nachos. Today is Monday, and I'm gonna go ahead and start the potato salad. I gotta get this done early in the morning so that it's gonna be nice and cool for dinner. So here I have about, I'm gonna say 8 or 9 potatoes. I boil it with salt inside because that's the only way it's gonna get, you know, some flavor while it's boiling. And then I have 4 eggs, which I just smashed with a fork. I have 2 small celery stalks, 1 like regular medium sized pickle, and then I have like a half of the little can of the diced olives, and then I have some Lawry's seasoned sauce. I don't know how I forgot, but of course, very important, I also put mayo and some mustard. And I didn't tell you guys, the egg looked like if it was scrambled egg. It's actually hard-boiled egg that I chopped up. So here it is. It is mashed potato salad. So what I do is I don't like to have big chunks of, you know, like the potatoes, because sometimes I feel like the middle of the potato, when it's really chunky, doesn't have enough flavor. So I do like some chunks, but what I do is I chop it up a little bit, like when I'm mixing it together. So it's kind of like mashed potato salad, and I think it tastes really good, and it like incorporates all of the flavors even better. So this is what it looks like when it's done. I'm just gonna cover it with saran wrap and put it in the fridge. I'm starting the ribs already. So I have 2 racks of spare ribs in here in the water. I have that going on like pretty high. So I'm gonna put 2 of these Goya packets. I like these packets, and so my food, it gives it good flavor. I have about 7 cloves of garlic. I have a little more because they're small. I have a half an onion. I'm gonna put salt. Usually I put bay leaves in there, but I have none on hand. So I'm gonna boil this for about 45 minutes. The ribs are done. So my mom, you could tell, she took some of it, and she said actually it tastes good without the sauce. So I was like, okay, that's good. That means the flavoring I put in it worked. And then here I have brown sugar, black pepper, garlic powder, paprika, salt, and I don't know if I'm missing something else, maybe onion powder. The only thing I didn't have was cayenne pepper, which is I just put a little bit anyway, just for a little bit of heat. So I'm gonna go ahead and rub that on to the ribs. Put the rub on, and I put it in for 525. So I'm gonna put it in for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna put the barbecue sauce. Now it's time for us to put the sauce. It's just, I think, honey, and then I mixed it with some sweet and tangy barbecue sauce. So here's dinner. The ribs right here, they look so good, so yummy. Got the potato salad, got some simple green salad, some croutons, and some wishbone ranch. And we're gonna all sit down right now and dig in. I have been waiting for dinner for my ribs, so I have some spare ribs here. I have a salad here and some potato salad made earlier with some water. And that is my dinner for today. Today is Taco Tuesday, so my oldest daughter, she's helping me break it up here. Lily helped a little bit earlier, right Lily?
Yeah.
Okay, so today I have some shallots in there. I have some red bell peppers, green peppers, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of the crushed red peppers inside. Also going to put some taco seasoning with some water. And then while she does that for me, I'm gonna go ahead and start cooking the shallots today. I'm not gonna do soft tacos. I've been doing that for a while, but today I'm gonna go ahead and make the hard tacos because they have been wanting me to make those. Here's it finished. I just put some sour cream and I put some La Victoria sauce on there. The medium, I think it's medium. No, mild. And then I was gonna put cantaloupe, but my daughter said, why don't we have some apples today? And so I put some strawberries also, and that is our dinner for Taco Tuesday. I'm trying a new recipe today. So I see people make this, they say it's good, and actually my husband's cousin's wife made this but with pork and it was so delicious. But today I'm making it with chicken thighs with the bone. And what I did was it called for a packet of gravy, so I put a packet of gravy in there. I put a tablespoon and a half of this ranch seasoning, and then it called for a half a stick of butter, a whole stick of butter, and I don't feel comfortable putting a whole stick of butter, so I put a little more than a half. So I just put it in cubes in there. And then it's pepperoncinis. I put 7 pepperoncinis in there with a little bit of the juice, and that's it. It says to cook it for 6 to 8 hours, so hopefully that will be done by 6:30 by the time my husband is here. And I'm just gonna make some mashed potatoes and some veggies with it. You like the way that I cover my crock pot? This is so old, I need a new crock pot. But anyway, so I'm covering it, put it on low, and I am so excited to see how this is gonna come out. Dinner is all done and it smells so good. So I have some broccoli with some cheese on top melted. These mashed potatoes, I made it the usual way, plus I added some sour cream inside there to make it a little more creamier. And then here's the chicken, and I will let you know, I'll probably put it up on a title like how I liked it. And this is our dinner for Wednesday night. Today is Friday, yesterday was Spaghetti Thursday. I totally forgot to record that, but it's just the usual as, every Spaghetti Thursday. So today I'm doing something a little different that I have not showed on my what I ate in a week. So these are chicken wings. So I have the drumstick ones and then, the regular wings here. I don't even know what they're called. I have some potatoes, red pepper, green bell pepper, and some onions. And what I put in here is I put some chicken stock after I fried the, I just wanted to brown the outside of the chicken for a little bit first, and then I put in the onions and the peppers to saute with the chicken. Then I added, like I said, the chicken stock and a can of tomato sauce. And also I used this Goya seasoning here. And then I just put some salt and pepper, and that's it. So now that it's boiling, I'm gonna cover it and simmer it for about 20 minutes. So the white rice that I'm making, this is just 1.5 cups of long grain white rice. And then I have this here in there. You see the noodles? It's this, it's fideo, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the chicken stock right here. And then I'm gonna put this Knorr's chicken bouillon. I'm gonna put some garlic powder in here. Oh, the lighting is horrible. The garlic powder, and then I'm going to add half of this sweet corn. Dinner is done. I did want to say one thing. You don't have to use chicken wings. You can use chicken breast, chicken thighs, chicken drumsticks. It's whatever you guys, whatever your preference is. So that's what it looks like done, the chicken dish. I have no idea what it's called. I don't even know where I got it from. I just remember like putting it together. I don't even know if somebody told me about it. I have no idea. I can't even remember. And then this one here is how the rice looks, and I'll show it to you guys when it's all plated up. So here it is plated up. I'm not the best at plating food. I don't make it look all perfect or anything. And I'm just gonna have it with some avocado, and that is our dinner for Friday night. Today is Saturday and I made tortas. I had no torta bread, so I just toasted with some mayo. I think this is French bread, like French bread rolls. I have some refried beans I made. I have some guacamole, some sour cream, and cheese. And then I cooked up some pork chops and I chopped it up and put it inside there, and some lettuce. You could make tortas completely different. I usually make it with like milanesa bread, but we didn't have that. I just used what we had in the house today, and I'm gonna probably put some tapatio in it, and that is our dinner for Saturday night. It's Sunday today, and I am going to be making meatloaf with my heifer. So I have about 2 pounds of ground beef here, and then I have the Kobe jack cheese. I finally chopped the celery because I wanted to make sure that it's going to like disintegrate or be really soft that's in there, instead of having like, you know, crunchy bites of it. And then I shredded some carrots, and I also shredded some onions so that it could completely disintegrate in there, but you know, give it some good flavor. Then I have a cup of milk. I have 1 egg beaten. I have some ketchup, some breadcrumbs. I didn't have enough, so I added some oatmeal in there also. Pepper, salt, parsley, and some fresh garlic. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that all together. I made a good size of it, so I put just a little bit of ketchup on top, and then like 15 minutes before it's done, I'm gonna add a little more. I just want this to like caramelize, and then add another layer and caramelize that, so we can have a good kind of a thick layer of caramelized ketchup. And here in this pan, because you know how it's like ground beef has a lot of like grease and fat, so what I did was I put this right here. I got this from the Dollar Tree, and I put some foil so that, you know, for cleanup wise actually, and I just poked some holes so that all the juices and, you know, like the grease will go under it, and it's not going to be sitting and cooking inside of the grease. So I'm going to put this in the oven for an hour at 350. Here's dinner. So I have some sauteed kale here. I put olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic, shallots, and some red wine vinegar inside there with some salt. Did I say salt and pepper already? I don't remember. And this is just sweet canned corn. I made some mashed potatoes, and that is some gravy. And then I have the end. I like the end of the meatloaf because I feel like it has more ketchup. So, and that's it. And that's what we're eating for dinner for Sunday night. And thank you guys as always for tagging along with us on what we ate for the week. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.